Joining me in the studio is Dr. Noam Libeskind. He's an astrophysicist from Potsdam. Now, how would it actually be to hold a piece of dark matter in your hand?
Well, that would be very difficult because we can't seem to contain dark matter on Earth. I mean, we only see dark matter in outer space. And we know that it does not interact with atoms or with light in any way except for gravitationally. So, holding in your hands, if you had a ball of dark matter the size of a bowling ball, you'd only feel the gravity of it. You wouldn't be able to feel the force of it.
So we actually can be sure that there is no dark matter hidden on Earth somewhere and we just haven't found it.
Well, that's a very, very good question. Dark matter seems to concentrate in outer space. In Earth, it seems to be quite difficult to find it.
We know from many elementary particles actually that they cross the Earth, that they even cross us and travel through us. Same thing with dark matter, maybe?
Well, it could be. It could be that the dark matter particle is traveling through outer space and traveling through our Earth. But as I mentioned, because it doesn't interact with atoms, it's essentially impossible to find.
How come you are so sure that it does exist?
Well, the evidence for dark matter is purely observational. It's purely from looking at the motions of objects in the sky, in the heavens, and seeing how they move and calculating how much mass must be causing their motion. Just like the Earth moves around the Sun and we can infer the mass of the Sun by the orbit of the Earth, it's the same thing with galaxies in outer space. And you look at galaxies moving and then you can infer the mass that's causing them to move. And it's much more than the luminous mass that we see.
And all of those movements and attractions are actually described by Newton and Einstein by their theories of gravity. Couldn't it be that their theories are actually wrong?
Well, it could be. It's relatively difficult to stand up and say Einstein is wrong because he's given us basically all of the physics we've had for the past 100 years. There is a possibility that the laws of gravity should be modified, should be slightly changed. But there is also the possibility that there is just this incredible amount of material which is not normal luminous atoms that we have here. And in fact, when you include in our models of the universe all this dark matter, all this foreign particles that we don't know about, you actually end up being able to predict things relatively well. You end up being able to predict the distribution of galaxies, luminosity, the brightness of galaxies.
So if dark matter is there, then we can keep all the laws of physics we have today.
Yeah, more or less. Dark matter solves a lot of the problems that we thought we had.
We have this new spectrometer on the ISS. Will you get a chance to really find the mysterious substance with it?
I certainly hope so. It would be definitely a great discovery if we were able to pin down exactly what the particle of dark matter is. I'm sure it will lead to more than one Nobel Prizes.
Okay, thanks a lot for the talk, Noam Libeskind.